Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this monitor to be a decent overall product, offering generally good image quality with crisp text and ample brightness. While the stated brightness level might be understated, the monitor surpasses the brightness of others tested. Backlight bleed and IPS glow were not noticeable, ensuring dark scenes are displayed accurately. Gamers will likely appreciate this monitor's performance. However, users focusing on general computer tasks, like photo editing and web browsing, may encounter some frustrations. Color accuracy, particularly with the HDMI input, presented a challenge. Reds, blues, and yellows exhibited oversaturation, deviating from the claimed sRGB coverage. Switching to the DisplayPort input significantly improved color accuracy, providing a workaround for this issue. Surprisingly, the monitor does not reliably retain color settings after sleep or input changes, a firmware bug confirmed by the manufacturer's support team. Further inconsistencies arose from backlight uniformity. While not severely impacting everyday use, noticeable hotspots and a darker horizontal band were observed on this particular unit, suggesting potential quality control variations. The monitor also produced a subtle humming sound, intensifying with increased brightness. Despite these shortcomings, the manufacturer's customer support proved responsive and helpful in addressing reported issues. A useful workaround was discovered to adjust saturation even when color temperature is set to user mode, revealing a subtle but helpful feature interaction within the monitor's settings. Overall, while some flaws exist, the monitor provides a satisfactory viewing experience for many, albeit with some caveats depending on the intended use and input method.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer initially purchased this monitor as a secondary display, intending to keep a higher-end model as their primary. However, this monitor's impressive performance quickly led to it becoming their main screen. Later, they upgraded to a newer version of the same monitor, primarily driven by curiosity about HDR capabilities in gaming and a desire for visual consistency across their setup. Their initial experience with HDR in games was unremarkable until they discovered the optimal configuration, disabling HDR in the operating system and enabling it solely within the game itself. This adjustment revealed a subtle yet noticeable improvement, particularly enhancing the visual richness of elemental effects and animations, resulting in a significantly improved gaming experience. While enabling HDR disables manual color adjustments, the overall picture quality remains exceptional. Beyond gaming, this reviewer uses the monitor for work-from-home purposes. Even without HDR enabled in their work laptop's operating system, likely due to docking station limitations, the monitor's HDR setting noticeably improves color vibrancy. This is particularly evident in the richer colors and improved contrast within their code editor, highlighting the benefits of the monitor's display technology, even outside of gaming contexts. The reviewer initially hesitated due to the panel type, VA, compared to their previous IPS panel. However, they were pleasantly surprised by the lack of any perceptible distortion or variation in color or contrast, even at extreme viewing angles, contradicting their prior assumptions about VA panel limitations. The curved screen may contribute to this exceptional performance. The newer model boasts several improvements over its predecessor, most notably the inclusion of 2 DisplayPort connections instead of 1, offering enhanced connectivity options. Both models have performed flawlessly without any dead pixels, presenting stunning visuals out of the box. In conclusion, this reviewer highly recommends this monitor for both gaming and productivity, praising its exceptional value for its price. The choice between this model and its earlier counterpart depends on the importance of features like HDR, an extra DisplayPort, and the slight increase in refresh rate. For gaming, however, the upgraded model's HDR and increased refresh rate are strongly advocated for.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this monitor to be a significant upgrade from its predecessor, primarily due to its size and resolution, which proved ideal for managing multiple devices and minimizing cable clutter on their desk. The improved brightness and near-perfect color reproduction were also highlighted, though requiring some fine-tuning via the graphics card software or operating system settings. While the monitor excels in image quality, several shortcomings were noted. The on-screen menu system was criticized as cumbersome and poorly designed, especially the lack of HDR configuration options. The reviewer had to manually calibrate everything to achieve optimal performance. Although the DisplayPort connection, a previous point of frustration, was improved, the power cable's thinness and insecure connection caused concern, particularly when adjusting the monitor's height or pivot with an arm stand. A more significant issue was the placement of the input hardware, making cable management difficult and connection challenging once the monitor is mounted. The reviewer suggested relocating the inputs or utilizing side cable connectors in future models. Despite these drawbacks, the monitor's gaming performance was praised, although utilizing FreeSync required a compatible graphics card in careful configuration to avoid artifacts caused by the interaction between the monitor's sharpening features and the VA panel. While the reviewer acknowledged this panel type's potential for such issues, they overall appreciated the balance it offered. The monitor's utility extended beyond gaming. It proved equally effective for development, design, and general work purposes. While lacking sophisticated menu options and picture-in-picture/picture-by-picture functionality, it consistently performed well. The package included all necessary cables and tools, a welcome addition. However, the extremely basic HDR implementation was a significant point of disappointment, and the reviewer advised against using it unless paired with a particularly capable graphics card. Overall, the monitor received a positive assessment, but minor hardware and software flaws prevented a perfect score.